Alright, started putting the feet together. I used an old piece of skeleton I have. It's just plastic, bendable. I was able to bend it, put it in place, and just duct tape the heck out of it before I bandage it. I'm gonna add some foam in to make it more like a foot, and by the time it's done wrapped, it'll look way better. And there's the side view. And I needed it off the ground. And I'll probably wait to actually bandage it till I get the next part on that'll attach to the motor. Decided to cut a little of this out, so the next time you see him, he's gonna be a little bit thinner up here. I don't like the triangle look, so we're just gonna cut in a bit. Maybe have some stuff hanging. Then the last part will be working on the face before I put a whole texture of coating on here and get it all wired up. Okay, as you can see, finished the feet. Of course, like I said, they still need wrap, and I'm gonna hook a bar in the back so it'll attach to the pulley that's attached to the wheel. But that'll be one of the last things we do. And fix the waist. I made them slimmer. Just basically made a duct tape girdle, wrapped it around. When I'm gonna go and retexture that whole part and make it blend in. It'll look a lot better. Fix that right there. But other than that, it's a lot better looking. It's a little thinner. Alright, let's get to work. Alright, we're back, haunters. As you can see, I finished the feet. I went ahead and finished them. I could still get to the tubing underneath, and there's still a hole underneath, so when I put the screw in to hold the bar, I can still get to it. And I always keep extra rolls. Just the feet. They'll look way better once it gets painted. And what tummy tuck? I don't know what you're talking about. He looks a lot thinner. He looks way better. I think he looks way better, more menacing. Basically, duct tape girdle under here. And if it rains, it gets ruined. It's duct tape. It's not really hard to replace or fix. And when doing projects like a mummy, always keep tons of extra rolls. So you never know when you're going to need them. So I'm sure when I take them outside, put them in place for the display, they'll get torn here or there, and I'll have to fix it even after painted. So keep extra paint, extra lacquer spray, and all the other stuff I'm going to use to paint. Now, let's get to that motor. I'm going to start assembling the motor and all the pieces to it. I'm going to cut 2 wheels out of this plastic that I bought. And then my friend from work gave me an idea to cut little pieces to weld onto here that I'll put a screw through everything and they'll hold together. It's kind of hard to explain, so I'm going to get all the pieces ready and begin assembly. First I have to cut the wheels. And here's the motor pieces drilled out because we're going to put a weld on here. This will go on with this. They'll connect together and it'll hold it together to spin. If I need to put another one in, I will. I can always do that later after it's welded. I'm going to get it welded tomorrow. Here's the close-up of the motor. There's the motor box again. The motor. I have a friend that wants me to give him this whole thing to see why this isn't working. I believe it's this, although this is brand new, it should work. But he's gonna have a look at it. Alright. I got my spray bottle with just a little coffee grounds and hot water. That's all that's in there. You want to use it while it's fresh. You just spray it and it gives it this nice aged look. This works for a lot of projects. If you want antique looking paper, cardboard, white paper, white fabric, coffee grounds will do it. I mean, it's great natural coloring. And this is layer 1. We'll just be getting it a little wet, making it discolored, and then I'll go through and I'll add maybe, a little black acrylic, and I'll hand paint a little bit here and there, but pretty much this will add nice, good detail. It'll age it really good before I make a lacquer last coating. And of course you'll wait till it dries before you do any more painting after that. So I'm going to get going detailing in with the color real quick, and we'll get right back. And we hit it with the next coat, which was some of this Rust-Oleum wood stain that I got for free from a flea market. And just use the spray bottle. Well, just the spray tip, put it in the bottle and spray. That's how I do zombies. That's how I do a lot of stuff. I do have some black, and I think I'm going to go through and just darken it up here or there. Pretty much that's it. Just moving it around from storage to on display, and with the weather and what it's going to happen to it, that it's just going to age and age and age better. Especially with the coffee grounds. Overnight, that'll set in and get darker. I can spray more of that on. So I'm going to do a final touch with some black, and I think we can get them lit up. We'll have a final showing of them, and I'll show you what he'll look like outside. Alright, let's get to it. So I added this foliage, just some fake plants. You get a lot of like fake plants and stuff from like Goodwills if you buy the base or whatever they're in. This I've had a long time. I just put this there to hide it. It's going to be sitting off to the side or in the cemetery. Okay, and that was the final paint job. As you can see, I went through and rewrapped a couple areas that I didn't like. And what I'm going to do is, this is all drying. It was wet to begin with, and I painted it. Then I let it dry, and then I lacquered it. And then I added this little guy here, who's also, he's motion activated, and he's going to make actually the whole upper part rock when you walk by. And when I set it up Halloween night, the legs should be moving, that'll be moving, the head will be lit up. But for now, I'll just show you what it's going to look like lit up, smoking with water, and its eyes are going to be changing colors. And his little buddy here is going to be moving. Alright, so let's look at some detail. I unwrapped the face a lot. I wanted to show a lot of the skull. I mean, it's pretty good, and it matches the hands, which was just luck. But I love the skull. I love the way it looks. I kept it just peeled off a little bit. Looks like his face has just been ripping out of it. Basically just tied this up here. I was going to wrap some mummy wrap, but I didn't feel like painting it to match. I may do that later in Halloween night, but we'll see. So let's get it lit up without any motion activation except for this little guy. Everything else will just be hooked on a switch. It'll be on all the time. And there'll be sound effects in the back. Let's see if I can get those going too. Alright, be right back with you. Alright, there it is. It's making the sound. I stuck a tombstone just to hide the base, make it look a little better. It'll probably be in the graveyard anyway, or it'll be up the driveway. I don't know yet. So that's complete smoking. I have my fog machine in the warehouse going. That's why I put the fog. And anytime somebody will walk by, it'll make that noise. And I'll give you a close-up in the dark here in a minute. There. Now you can see the detail in the face. It kind of looks like Eddie from Iron Maiden, but it's not. It's Mummy. He needs a name. I don't know. Maybe Mortimer? I don't know. Now we can get ready for the next builds that are coming up real soon. Well, I hope you enjoyed this last build. It took me a long time. It's pretty much complete. I love the paint job. I love how that turned out. I love how it's fogging. I'll give you a close-up. And I can't wait to get started on some of my next builds. I have to fix the monster in the box. I got a lot of little ones coming up. I have to finish my new zombie kid line, which is actually the Freak Show kid line. It'll be done soon. And it'll all be on sale in my web store soon. So please like, share, and subscribe. And tell all your friends. And don't forget about our Twitter page, and our Instagram, and our Periscope, and our Snapchat. Hope to see you again soon. Peace. You the beat.